You know when it's hot, like it's getting today, and you just want to maybe not have one beer, but 3, and maybe quickly, because you know, you're that thirsty, this is the beer for that.
This beer is made out of honey. It's a collaboration between us, our friends at Highline Brewing, ABCBs, and our sister store, Ken of Inglewood. It's a really incredible concoction that head brewer JJ came up with for summer. A light, crushable beer made out of honey. And we're going to tell you the story about how it came to be. At Knifewear, we're really big fans of food, and a really important part of food is bees. And so we've partnered with ABC Bees in Calgary. Elise has started this amazing company that promotes and teaches urban sustainable beekeeping to help local bee populations be healthy and strong so we can continue to have food. And so every year they have 2 hives for us, one for Knifewear and one for Ken of Inglewood. And they raise these bees, and at the end of the summer they've got a whole bunch of honey. And we asked him if he could make something with it.
Knifewear has a rich history of making beers. Not because we make any money off making beer, we just like beer. This year, we've got a honeyed lager.
And we've called it Always Be Crushin, ABC. We wanted to honor the ABC Bees name, and we just thought it was a great name for a light, crushable summer beer. So let's show you how he made it.
So we're cutting all that, right? No. My name is JJ Matheson, head brewer and co-founder of Highline Brewing, located in the heart of Inglewood. Well, we started as a group of home brewers. We started with basically 6 core beers. Now we have 19 taps, so a lot of rotating seasonals, a lot of experimental beers such as this collaboration we're working on right now. We finally got our ragtag little brewery to a place that we're all very happy with. A lot of the new beers that we're coming up with these days are staff influenced or friend influenced. Someone will just say, hey, what if you try something like that? And I'd rather take someone else's recommendation than constantly fail, you know, sorry. But yeah, looking for another honey forward product that we can share with the community. Obviously what's inside the tanks is important. There's spick and span on the inside. Brewing is 80% janitorial work. So this morning we started with a freshly cleaned tank. Then we boiled enough water to mostly fill the tank, certainly above the level of the beer that we're going to be fermenting in that tank. Transferred the boiling water in, and now we have a pasteurized tank that's ready to accept our wort. To make the wort, we do something called mashing, where we've ground our malts. In this case, we're using just Alberta malts, roughly milled, and then we're holding it at a certain temperature inside our mash tun right now. The next step will be removing the liquid, moving that onto our boil kettle, and that's when you can start adding your hops, like anything that you're going to be doing to add flavor to the beer. And in this case, we'll be adding our wonderful honey right at the end of the boil, just so we maintain as much of the honey flavor in there as possible. We're not boiling it away or stripping it away. And then it's just about maintaining an anaerobic environment so that yeast can do its thing, and we should see a fermented product within about a week. We have unitanks here, which means that we do our carbonation in the same vessel that we ferment in, and then from there we'll go from the kegs into the glass or into some cans, which will be manually filling, which will be a fun, long day for anyone who wants to come and join it. Yeah.
Okay guys, so it's canning day. We're back at Highline, and we got Johnny from Kent, Calgary helping us out, and Tyler in the background. Yeah, we're canning some beer. JJ showed us the ropes, so we're trying to run it ourselves. We got some empty cans here. Johnny's filling them up in the back off the taps. And then we've got a seaming machine basically to put the top on the can. And it's a little touchy. We've had a few spills. We'll be enjoying some of these later on while we're off the clock. Johnny's not working today, so I think he's enjoying them right now. And then we throw the label on. I got this really cool label that our designer Mason did up. Beautiful green color with a nice little texture to it. So we're really happy with how the finished product looks. The beer's super good. We've had a couple chances to taste it now, and it's just getting better and better as it ages and settles out a little bit. So we're really excited for launch day.
Yeah, so today we're at Highline Brewing. My name is Elise Watson, and I own and operate ABC Bees. And today we are launching the Always Be Crushin beer, a collab between Highline Brewing, Knifewear, and ABCBs. And we've been working with Knifewear for, I want to say 10 years now, where we keep bees for Knifewear at Heritage Park. And those beehives are used in educational programming for children and adult education programming on their site.
We've been keeping bees with Kent of Inglewood and Knifewear now for 5 years through ABCBs. We started because Elise just asked us, hey, I want to start, educating people about bees more and propagating bees, and would you sponsor some hives? And I thought, well, one, I quite like working with Elise. Two, bees make food. Without bees, we don't get to eat. So they pollinate flowers, so we get to eat vegetables, but then they pollinate flowers and make food for things like cows and lambs to eat. So we really need bees, and there is a problem in the world with bees right now. So it's really good to have people looking after them.
So we're really excited to be on this beautiful sunny day to enjoy some delicious beer made with honey produced right here in the city of Calgary, hanging out with our good friends at Knifewear, and really enjoying collaborating with the community. Perfect.
Thank you. Thanks. Oh man.
Great.
Oh jeez.
What's it called? Thanks. So, I only came up with the name.
Crush the beer on your head and say, honey, the beer's not getting itself. I just said that on camera, shit. Don't ever use that.